Heat Transfer Project by Anish and Adam. This is the table of contents. We don't need to be seeing all of that. Section 1. What the experiment is about and why we chose this experiment. So basically the experiment is going to be about putting two types of shirts underneath the sun with three different colors. The colors are white, black, and brown. And the types of shirts are synthetic and natural. We were basically synthetic white, natural white, synthetic brown, natural brown, and synthetic black and natural black. We will first check each temperature on the infrared thermometer for each shirt and then write it down immediately, like when we put down the shirts underneath the sun. Then we'll wait 30 minutes and do the same thing again. And obviously write it down on a notebook. Then we'll wait for another 30 minutes for one final time, and then do the same process again. The purpose of this project is to find out how the temperature of each type of shirt changes throughout the time. We chose this project, aka experiment, because it is a really interesting experiment to do in our opinion. We originally wanted to do a cooler experiment because we thought that would take too long to build. Whereas for the shirts you just need to buy materials and then you can just wait and yeah. Like when you're doing the project you don't have to build anything. You can just place them there and then do your project. Section 2. The materials used for the experiment. An infrared thermometer, which is used to check the temperature of the shirts. Natural black, brown, and white shirts. Synthetic black, brown, and white shirts, obviously for the temperature purposes, and a notebook to record the temperature so that I don't forget. Section 3. How to build. You just need to get your materials and place them outside in front of the sun. So you should place the shirts on the chair, specifically synthetic shirts on the top and natural shirts on bottom. Not the bottom of the chair, just not beneath the chair. You're just putting it how we usually sit, here. Brown natural shirt, black natural shirt, and white natural shirt. Section 4. How the experiment went / the results. So we checked it, and the date we checked it on was Monday, May 18, 2026. The temperature was 31 degrees Celsius, and we started checking at 3:45 p.m. So the temperatures of each shirt were synthetic brown shirt, 35 degrees Celsius, natural brown shirt, 35 degrees Celsius, synthetic black shirt, 44 degrees Celsius, natural black shirt, 35 degrees Celsius, synthetic white shirt, 37 degrees Celsius, natural white shirt, 36 degrees Celsius. After 30 minutes, we waited 30 minutes and then we went back and checked. This was taken at around 4:15 and the temperature was still 31 degrees Celsius outside. Synthetic brown shirt, 41 degrees Celsius, natural brown shirt, 35 degrees Celsius, synthetic black shirt, 40 degrees Celsius, natural black shirt, 35 degrees Celsius, synthetic white shirt, 36 degrees Celsius, natural white shirt, 33 degrees Celsius. So this is an image of me checking with the infrared thermometer the shirt, specifically the brown natural shirt. And I forgot to show this. This image was an image of all the shirts. This is a synthetic brown, synthetic black, synthetic white, natural brown, natural black, and natural white. Yeah, so I'm just And after 1 hour, so we waited for another 30 minutes, and in total we waited for like 1 hour since, yeah. And the time was around 4:45, and the temperature was also still 31 degrees Celsius outside. So we used the infrared thermometer again. Here are the results. Brown synthetic shirt, 37 degrees Celsius. Brown natural shirt, 37 degrees Celsius. Black synthetic shirt, 43 degrees Celsius. Black natural shirt, 40 degrees Celsius. White synthetic shirt, 35 degrees Celsius. And white natural shirt, 34 degrees Celsius. And this is also the same image of the shirts. A chart that we used for the project. This was, so basically we used this chart for our project to record the temperatures, but it may not be neat, so I apologize for that. So we used this chart to record how much the temperature was changing throughout the time. So in case like we forgot the temperatures, we could just write it here. Cause let's just say we both forgot. Yeah, and then I put S equals synthetic here and N equals natural, cause just for people not to get confused and wonder what S and N defines. And this is for when we started, like immediately, and this is for 30 minutes after we put the shirts down, and this is after 1 hour after we put the shirts down, and basically another 30 minutes since this one. Section 5, some more images. So basically, like, this is synthetic brown and natural brown. I know you guys are gonna say that this is yellow and this is blue and this is something, but these are basically like shades of the colors. Like these are shades of brown, and the middle and like these are shades of black, and you guys might think it's blue, but it's actually shades of white. So this is synthetic brown, synthetic black, synthetic white, natural brown, natural black, and natural white. Section 6, the questions. What does the data show? The data is actually interesting. For the brown shirts, it looks like it is getting hotter at first for the synthetic shirts, but then it gets colder. As for the natural shirt, it just stays like the same for after 30 minutes, but then gets hotter. For the black shirts, I thought it would get hotter, but it only got warmer after 1 hour, not 30 minutes. For the white shirts, it got colder, but the natural shirt slightly got warmer. How many attempts did you need to complete the task? Why? We only really needed like one attempt since the experiment was really easy. And we didn't really mess up anything major in that attempt, in our opinion. What's something you have learned? Absorption, a fact about absorption and reflection. White shirts reflect the heat and black shirts absorb the heat. We searched this up like after doing the experiment because we were curious how the shirts would react to the sunlight after a certain amount of time. How did temperatures change? Like for this one, like regular white and black shirts, because adults tell us that white shirts like to wear black shirt. No, sorry, to wear white shirts, because black shirts like absorb the heat. Back then, I really didn't get it, but now I do. How did temperatures change throughout the project? The temperatures changed throughout the project since the shirts were under the sun for quite a while. So some of the shirts grew warmer overall, and some shirts grew colder overall. For instance, the white shirts grew colder for the most part, but natural white shirt grew slightly warmer. The questions continued. Were some materials better to use than others? Why? the notebook was better to use than an infrared thermometer because like it was hard to use in the sunlight because half the time I couldn't see the temperature clearly. But eventually we got it because like I think it's because like the color, like when we were saying it, the text was like your typical regular like dark black. So that was probably like why I couldn't see it. The notebook, on the other hand, though, was easy to use because the only thing we had to do was write down the temperature that we got for the shirts. We think the morning would be a. Okay, I'm sorry. Is there a better time of day slash month slash season to use your product slash complete your project? Why? We think the morning would probably be like a better time since we can just get up early and just finish it. It's a brand new day, and if we finish it early, like we don't have to deal with anything for the rest of the day. How is your project or information gathered from your project connected to the real world? Our our project is like kind of connected because the teachers and parents tell us to wear white shirts in like the summertime, which can reflect the heat, unlike black shirts, which can absorb the heat instead. And it's not really gonna be good because like if black shirts absorb the heat, that means like you're in danger because you're absorbing the heat too. What are some interesting findings or data points from your project? Some interesting data points that we found was that the brown shirts were basically around the same temperature range the entire hour, both natural and synthetic. This would make sense though because brown shirts can absorb the heat and reflect the heat both. Mostly absorb the heat though. Credit slash thank you for watching the presentation. This presentation. This presentation and experiment was made by Anish me and my partner Adam. Thank you to Mr. S for the most go-to teacher for making us do this project. We actually had fun. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Have a good time and see you all next time. Peace.